We're going to experiment with 2 different marinades to see who can get the most tender London broil. Hey guys, welcome back to Greenhorn Barbecue and Beer. My name is Todd.
Sassy.
And as we just mentioned, we got ourselves a couple top rounds, better known as a London broil, but that's really kind of more of a way that you cook it. Really, this is a top round roast, and today we're going to compare hers and then my marinades to see which one in the end comes out more tender and juicy. So we're going to do 2 different concepts in marinades. She thinks she's going to make hers better than mine.
I am.
So London broil, you know, it's
not the most tender piece of meat.
Yeah, London broil doesn't have a whole lot of fat in it either, you know, so these are typically marinated for a few hours, so as to kind of maximize the tenderness and flavor. And so that's what we're going to do. We got a couple London broils here. Each one's almost 2 pounds, about 1.8 pounds here. We got a pretty good price on them. You know, they really go a long way. They are USDA choice, premium choice, I guess. This is higher grade. And then we're going to reverse sear them on the Weber. So we're going to bring them up offset a little bit, bring them up till that internal temperature is about 128. That's because Sassy here and I, we like a little bit more on the well side with this piece of meat. And then we're going to sear it over direct coal and get those grill marks that we like, kind of lock in some flavor and stuff. And then we'll show you at the end kind of how they came out, and we hope you enjoy it. All right, guys, before we get started, I want to show you our new shirt here with our new logo. Oh, got the thing around there. So we spent a long time making this logo. Little guy is pretty cute, so hey, I'll leave a link in the description to our Teespring store. Go check it out. We got stickers, and we don't have any hats yet. You know, go check it out. So I'm going to get out of the way here and give Sassy the kitchen, and then I'm going to show you my marinade, the better one, after. So
I'm just a meanie with a weenie. All right, everybody. Sassy here. We're going to get started on this marinade. So I've got my piece of meat out, but before I put it in the Ziploc bag and start my marinade, I'm going to poke some holes to tenderize it, to help tenderize it. I'm just going to go along like this. I don't want to beat it up too bad. And I'm going to turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. So now we're going to go ahead and put this inside our bag. After what, and now we will start our marinade. I'm going to start off with about a half a cup of hot water because I want all my dry ingredients to melt. We're going to do half a teaspoon of sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of mustard, a heaping tablespoon of ground ginger. There, that's good. We're going to put a half a teaspoon of ground pepper. We're going to whisk this up. A heaping tablespoon of garlic. This is about a cup of soy sauce. I'm just going to go ahead and pour this in here. I'm going to take some of this umami seasoning. I'm going to put a 1/4 cup. Then I'm going to take my sake. I'm going to put a half a cup. This, I'm using a 1/4 cup measuring cup. I'm going to whisk this up. Half an onion. You can use a whole onion if you want. I prefer just to use a little bit. We're not going to be cooking the onion with the London broil. We're just marinating it. That's yummy. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put the onions in here. We're going to just kind of separate them and drop them in. So here goes our marinade. Okay. Move it around a little bit. Seal the bag real good. Get the air out. And then you can take it and kind of switch it around. And there we go. Okay, and there we go. We've got our marinade here in our Ziploc. And we're gonna go ahead and put this in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. And then Todd is going to start his. Hi, honey.
Okay, guys, let's get started on my marinade. Okay, guys, here's my London Broil. First thing I'm gonna start off with is I like Sassy's idea to use these meat hooks because they're pretty sharp. And I'm just gonna go around and help it out. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take my cup here, and my base is gonna be some good old AleSmith's Nut Brown Ale. So assistant, can I have a bottle opener, please? Okay. You know, I want some left for me, so I'm just gonna put a cup in there. Now my secret ingredient is gonna be some of this Kosmos Q beef injection. So I'm gonna take 2 heaping tablespoons, just dump it right in there. Another secret ingredient, I got nothing but secret ingredients today. Liquid aminos. You guys have seen me use this on a brisket before. About a tablespoon of fresh garlic. Okay, that is gonna be my marinade. Simple. Most people, if you're a barbecue fanatic, have most of these ingredients handy. Some kind of a meat injection powder. If you don't have liquid aminos, get you some. You better have beer and garlic. So I'm going to take a Ziploc bag. Now, if you have a food saver vacuum device, that has worked too, but since we're only doing this for like 4 hours, this will be just fine. And pour our ingredients in there. There we go. And get the air out of there. Nice little tip here for getting the air out of a Ziploc bag is just kind of close it to the middle to where it's about an inch there, and kind of push it down and finish the job. All right, guys, all we got left to do is marinade for 4 hours, and then we're gonna grill them on the Weber. All right, it's been about 5 hours since we've marinated these round roasts, beef round or
London Broil.
Okay, here. All right, it's been about 5 hours now since we first started marinating these London Broil top round roasts, basically, and we're gonna take a look.
Here's yours. And here's mine. This is the best one right here.
What?
Sassy's soy sauce and sake based marinade with onions.
Sassy's mystery meat.
Ooh, I can smell that.
Yeah, I sure can too.
You're so
Look at
mean.
that. Oh, look at that. It's already cooked.
It's not cooked.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the one that I marinated. Again, this is the beer, garlic, and liquid aminos with a little bit of whatever I did. Okay. Okay. So right away I can see, you know, there's definitely a color difference here. Look at that.
Well, that's because you put red dye in yours.
Oh yeah, the red dye.
Okay, so we've got both of our pieces of meat pulled out. I am gonna put a little bit of Kosmos cow cover on the outside of mine. Just a little. Just love this flavor. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Just a little bit.
All right, and I'm gonna put some of the sweet and spicy R Uncle Steve's Shake. Link down in the description, go check it out. All right guys, we're ready to put the meat on right now. The object of this cook is to bring it up to slowly offset to about 128. So I've notched mine here so we know which one mine is. Get yourself a charcoal grate that has this little trap door right here. So lift it up and put my hickory wood in there. Get a little bit of smoke at the beginning. Probably won't be much, but every little bit helps. All right guys, so the goal here is more of a low and slow, bring this roast up. I'm targeting about 300 degrees. Get yourself a nice thermometer here. As soon as it gets to about 128, I'm going to throw it over to the hot side and give it a sear. I got the notch here on this side, so this is the beer amino, liquid aminos, and garlic mixture, and this is Sassy's whole bunch of stuff mixture. I'm just gonna, I just want to get a little juice on it. Okay, not bad. It's got about a medium, and that's what we're looking for. About a medium right here, at least on the end here. Let me take a piece. Okay, again right here on your left is Sassy's soy sauce and various other herbs and spices, and then this one's mine, beer, garlic, and liquid aminos. Pretty much they look really close to being the same. I would say maybe Sassy's got a little bit more done, but you know, she likes it more on the medium side. Looking on the inside, pretty close, pretty close. I'm not gonna say they're much different, but on the outside, you can definitely see the difference.
I just want to point out, I'm looking at the meats. They both taste good. This meat is tougher. Mine, look at this. It's juicy. Juicy means money.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks again for watching this comparison. Two completely different marinades. Definitely the one Sassy mixed up, created a more tender roast. Although you can really taste that soy sauce. The one I put together, yeah, it's not as tender, but you know, I don't know, when I eat it, you know, it chews just about the same as the other one. Much less, no soy sauce flavor at all. Much more of the beef flavor. But I'd say the tenderness is still there. I guess it's on the outside. It seems like maybe it's a little bit more tender, but really, once you start eating it, I think they're pretty comparable as far as tenderness. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you found this a little bit entertaining, and you came up with a couple of marinade ideas for your London Broil top round roast. And be sure to hit the subscribe button, tap that bell so you don't miss a thing. See you later.